Today we will be replacing the screen on an Apple iPad 2. This repair will take about 30 to 45 minutes. Required tools: Phillips screwdriver, metal spudger, plastic opening tool, tweezers, metal blade, and a heat gun. If your display glass is cracked, keep further breakage contained and prevent bodily harm during your repair by taping the glass using packing tape. Lay overlapping strips of clear packing tape over the iPad display until the whole face is covered. This will keep the glass shards contained and provide structural integrity when prying and lifting the device. Wear safety glasses to protect your eyes from any glass shaken free during the repair, and be sure to wear an anti-static wrist strap to prevent static charges in the device. Before disassembling your iPad, be sure it is powered off. Use the heat gun at the lowest setting to heat the frame and border of the device near the top right corner. When using the heat gun, be careful not to leave it heating in one area for too long. Consistently move the heat gun when using it. Heat the glass just enough until it's warm to the touch. Use the flat end of a metal spudger and slowly insert it between the plastic bezel and the glass. Slide the metal spudger in the top right corner to release the adhesive. As the edge may be cool and not warm to the touch anymore, reheat as needed for easier separation. Be sure to use caution in this step, as you may damage the power and volume flex cables. If you find any kind of resistance, remember to reheat as needed for easier separation. slide the metal spudger to the bottom right of the iPad. Apply heat to the bottom side of the iPad near the Home button. The Wi-Fi antenna is near the Home button. Carefully pull up slightly as you get closer to the Wi-Fi antenna and you work your way around while sliding the metal spudger. Use the heat gun to heat the top of the iPad near the front-facing camera. Remember to consistently move the heat gun to prevent damage to the LCD. Pull up slightly as you get close to the front-facing camera and work your way around while sliding the metal spudger. Also pay attention to the 3G antennas located near the front-facing camera. Apply heat to the left side of the iPad. Lift the Digitizer like a page in a book and rest it on your workspace. Using a metal blade, cut the Digitizer cable. Now remove the Digitizer. Remove the 4 2mm Phillips screws securing the LCD to the aluminum frame. Now lift the LCD with your plastic opening tool. Now using your plastic spudger, remove the metal bracket. Now use the metal spudger to clean and scrape the old adhesive and any glass off of the device edges. And remember, if the frame is bent, do your best to bend it back into shape. If you are still having trouble, please contact Werx for assistance. Using a plastic opening tool, flip up the retaining flap on both of the Digitizer ribbon cable zip connectors. Using your fingers, pull the Digitizer ribbon cable straight out of its sockets on the logic board. Reconnect the new Digitizer connection cable back to the logic board. Make sure flex cables are properly aligned before snapping into place, and gently push on connections until they connect. Insert the LCD and reconnect the ribbon cable. Gently fold the Digitizer back to perform a test. Turn the iPad on, perform a touch test to make sure the Digitizer is responding to touch. Once the test is done, carefully fold the digitizer out of the iPad and insert the 4 Phillips screws to secure the LCD to the frame of the iPad. Now use the air blower to remove lint and dust particles. Remove plastic from the adhesive strips around the new digitizer screen. Now carefully fold the digitizer back into place. Before completely closing the digitizer, be sure to fold and push the digitizer cable back into the iPad. Be sure to also remove the protective plastic from the back of the new digitizer. Your fingers along the sides, being sure that the assembly slips evenly into frame, and make sure the new digitizer sits flush inside the frame.